Hello and welcome back to Quantum Suicide. On the last episode, Beatrix was being creepy, and now we have to deal with Di doing the tasks usually ran by I. Based on the timeline tree, we have not that many endings to go, to be fair. Which, I mean, it was definitely a journey. I'm just hoping to get it over with, because, 51 parts, man. But, yeah. We'll see how this goes, try and get through as much as possible. I know I ramble a lot when it comes to this kind of thing, but... what could be more important than the tasks assigned by the captain?
I can tell that you'll find out in 3, 2, 1.
I assume the lights?
Toodles!
Wait, where are you going? Suddenly I hear an incessant banging noise at my door. Hello? Di's disembodied voice cackled throughout my room.
Let me get that for you. Have fun!
Do we have to defend ourselves? What? No. Who is it? What's happening? Beatrix stormed through the door before it fully opened. I could practically see steam coming out of her ears.
What is the meaning of this?
What do you mean?
Why the hell did you ask I to wake me up?
What? I didn't.
Then why did I pump loud music into my quarters before claiming that you asked for this specially?
I? Don't you mean Di?
Wait.
Sudden realization dawned over her scarlet face.
Di.
Di appeared again in my quarters, laughing hysterically.
Di. This was your doing.
Doesn't sound very angry. But why Beatrix?
I can't believe you fell for it.
Why would you do this? Aren't we already tormented enough by your games?
How is this important as well? Di just shrugged non-committedly.
Bored?
That's... being bored leads to so many things. Di chortled, I'm assuming that's how the word's said, with renewed vigor as she faded away once more. Beatrix looked slightly embarrassed, but she still didn't apologize for the mix-up.
So, what are you doing awake this early?
Same reason as you, I don't remember why. I've been woken up at this time so often recently that I think my body clock is just stuck at waking up at 4 a.m.
That's an incredibly uninteresting reason. I expected more from you.
Okay, cool. Well, door's there. You can leave. You didn't let me finish.
Oh, there's more, is there?
No, the door's there. You can leave. When I woke up, I noticed this. I dangled the watch in front of Beatrix. The green lights on the front panel reflected brilliantly off the lingering shiny red off her cheeks.
And is that it?
Apparently, I only knew the reason... Apparently, only I knew the reason why this was exciting. Beatrix, this is the watch that may be able to connect to different dimensions. So...
Does it...
Of course. Well, actually, I have no idea.
And why not?
I haven't pressed the buttons yet.
I ask you again. Why not?
I mean, at least she's been productive with the conversation with us in her own little way. I don't even know if there's any benefits of changing dimensions. I have no clue how it'll happen if I do. I don't know. May as well save it. Well, I don't know if there's any benefits.
Oh? You'd rather spend some more quality time with Di?
There's no guarantee that Di's not in the dimension we're heading to. Well, not particularly.
Sailor got a crush?
I mean, considering the only people I know are the people that she knows, her red blood blushed into my cheeks. Well...
Oh, I'm right. So, who's the lucky guy?
Who said I was anything about a guy? That is true. Beatrix is assuming a lot. I saw a tiny smile and touch of the corner of Beatrix's mouth. She looked very smug indeed.
In that case...
Yes?
You're forbidden to press any buttons.
Wait, what? You can't just...
Forbidden.
An awkward silence followed.
I'm... Sorry.
Beatrix is not used to apologizing, huh?
I'm sorry.
Couldn't quite catch what she was saying as she trailed off, so she's gonna start yelling. Classic trope. Didn't hear you. You mind saying that a bit louder?
I said I'm sorry.
Oh, geez, what for?
I came in yelling at you for something that you clearly had no part in.
Don't worry about it. I can fool even the best of us sometimes.
I understand that if you called for me so early, it would have been for an important reason. Even so, all I thought about in the heat of the moment was myself.
Beatrice's eyes locked with mine, soft and vulnerable. I felt that I may be one of two people to ever seen those eyes.
I'm sorry.
Okay, really.
In the future, I will do my best to withhold judgment until I know the full breadth of the situation.
Honestly, this is more than I expected. I expected just the one sorry, and then we'd move on. So, props to you, Beatrix. That's really sweet, thank you.
But if you ever wake me at 4 a.m. just for fun, don't expect to live to see another morning.
Well, I'll keep my comments to myself. Roger that. I will be fully prepared to meet my maker. Beatrix laughed, looking relaxed for the first time since she came in.
Don't you forget it.
I'm going to press the button, though. So, are you going back to bed, then?
I most certainly am. Want to join me, sailor?
I'm flattered, but I'll take a rain check on that.
Oh, why's that?
Because I don't want you sniffing my clothes. 3 in a bed is a bit too crowded for me.
Don't be shy. Nicholas and I share everything.
Well, okay. It's too much information. That may be, but have you considered that I'm the one who doesn't want to share? Beatrix placed her hand over her heart, pretending to swoon.
Oh, sailor. You really know what to say to a woman.
Okay.
Well then, until next time.
As she left, she blew a kiss over her shoulder without missing a step. Beatrix was truly one of a kind. I felt a goofy grin growing on my face. I returned to the end of my bed, looking once again at the watch. Beatrix's cautionary words repeated in my head. Her strong resolve that I have not pressed the button was reassuring. I mean, that wasn't a cautionary words, was it? It was just a command. Do we not get the option? I guess we're stuck in this universe.
Hey!
What?
Earth 2.
No,
it's the Easter Bunny.
Cool, give me chocolate. Sorry, I was spacing out.
Of course you were. You didn't even hear my announcement.
Of course we were. We're in space. What announcement?
It doesn't matter. You're exactly where you were supposed to be anyway.
Okay.
Don't look at me like that. I'm the bearer of good news.
We're the vampire. Is the good news something that even exists on the ship?
Very funny. You know that good news always follows when I turn up.
Always good news for someone. Alright, I'll buy. What is it?
No biting for you. You're human, unfortunately. So if anyone's getting bitten, it's you.
I mean, how's that good news? You said before that if we're the vampire, we choose who dies, basically. 50-50 on the biting, really. How is it that, anyway, unfortunate?
You're saying you'd rather be human than a vampire?
Of course I would.
Why?
Numbers don't lie. It's undeniably easier to make human babies than vampire offspring. Well, I have 5 people to make babies with, and the chances of them being the vampire are relatively low.
Yes, but you don't know who the vampire is.
But the odds are still in my favor.
Not if the vampire wants you dead, they aren't.
Wait, do they? I shrugged.
I don't know. You'll have to ask them yourself.
It's true. Who is it? As if Di would tell us. Di vanished, but her laughter continued over the PA. Drama queen as always. I took out my watch from my pocket and placed it on top of the drawer beside the table. You are going to have to wait until I've dealt with the problem at hand. Di was right, however. If the vampire wanted me dead, there was very little I could do about it. But I did have a reason to think that... But did I have any reason to think that of any of the crew wanted me dead? Nicholas might want me dead. Considering how obsessed his sister is of us. Beatrix might want us dead because of the events in this entire route. The captain's a psychopath, so the captain might want us dead. Yoshiki's never going to want us dead, but I think he would kill us just to save the crew. He has known them better, and we know it's not out of malicious intent, so he's like, okay, bestie, you know I don't mean it, but I'm sorry. Had to be you. I really don't remember who's alive in this one. Vladimir to kill, to keep Melody safe. Have I upset anyone recently?
I don't know, Sailor. Have you?
Sounds like a yes. I jumped a foot in the air at the sudden appearance of Beatrix behind me. How?
Medical department staff can override quarters security at their discretion.
That's not good news. It's really bad news. Especially considering you smell clothes. I seem to remember being told that once before. Good thing I kept Beatrix on my good side.
We have very little time, so listen well.
A little time for Beatrix's fingers on my lips muffled my response.
Sailor, shut it, for once.
You speak more than I do. I glared at her, but I nodded my consent. She removed her finger and continued.
I'm the vampire. Nicholas has already agreed to be my Clyde.
Fair enough.
You are to make sure to breed with people you know are human every round until the last round, at which time you and I will breed. This will ensure that Nicholas and I win and that you aren't among the lowest scoring humans.
Thank you.
Believe me when I say that I wanted you to be my Clyde, but that would raise suspicion amongst the rest of the crew. They will expect that regardless of the situation. Nicholas and I would pair first.
Yeah, to be fair, she's got a point. At least she's thought everything out, to be fair. And she's trusting us to, wow, you really thought this one through.
It was all Nicholas, really. I threw a tantrum when he said that I couldn't breed with you.
Again, I hate the phrasing of this minigame.
But this way, I keep both the people I care about alive.
Cool.
What do you say?
Yeah, sounds like a great plan. Honestly, I mean, we can't not agree to the plan. So yeah, Beatrix smiled, looking truly fearless and formidable.
Of course it is. We make an unstoppable team.
Through this blood pact, the vampires shall rule. To be fair, pretty sure those two tried to kill us in the first minigame. First deletion game, there we go.
I have to admit, you're starting to grow on me.
Starting to? Oh, thanks.
From now on, you are an honorary Vogel. Arise, Vogel.
Damn, do we just get married? Zero Vogler has a nice ring to it. No, it doesn't. The initials might. ZV.
Just remember, blood is thicker than water.
What about syrup? Is it thicker than syrup? Well, we don't actually share the same blood, so,
For all intents and purposes, you do now.
We're getting a blood transfusion. Well, they are medical, so we could get a blood transfusion. I don't think we could. We don't even know if we're the same blood type.
Well, I'll return to my station in the medic bay. My prolonged absence will draw suspicion.
Beatrix bumps the tips of her fingers against the end of my nose. Why?
See you at the game, sailor. May the rivers and oceans run red with the blood of our enemies.
And may the pancakes be flooded with the syrup of... I don't know. I don't know any brands. All I know is that I'm pretty sure syrup is thicker than both blood and water. I could be wrong, but I'm staying with this mindset. Mindset. Beatrix's confident smile sent a warmness straight to my core. She left, but I felt strangely safe, like her presence was still there, watching over me. I sat playing out multiple scenarios of how the game could go in my head. If anyone could pull this off, it would be the Vogels. I was glad to have them looking out for me. I mean, to be fair, if Nicholas also had the same mentality, Nicholas could pick someone else, and the Vogels could choose two people to keep alive, because obviously, the second last round, us, who Beatrix picked, and whoever Nicholas picked, could pair off, make human offspring, and then obviously whoever Nicholas picked goes off with Nicholas, we go off with Beatrix. You know, see, it's just an extra step to the plan, I guess, but, you know. I was glad to have, yeah. Right on time, my stomach loudly reminded me that all the scheming required fuel. I was just about to pack up and head to the kitchen when I appeared.
We need to speak.
No time. Good morning.
I do not have long.
I don't know the password.
I must make this quick. Di is She is a...
Cool.
Di...
I don't know
this
the
is
password.
one-
What passwords do we even have at this point? Cool. So, right, hold on. So, add... Oh yeah, the confused ending. Yeah, add per Aspera. Something Astra. So yeah. So that's only 4 still. I have no idea. And we've no response. Oh, need to go back because this is new. Still nothing. Using the walls to guide me, navigate the dark server room, which, okay. Hello? What's going on? Started walking down the hallway and I heard Melody scream. Without stopping to think, I ran as fast as my feet could take me down the hallway towards Melody's voice. I was running blind, but adrenaline had sharpened my reactions to almost superhuman levels. Melody! I stopped for a second, trying to slow my breath so I could pinpoint her. I could hear quiet sobbing somewhere close by. I followed the sound into the room just down the hall. Don't tell me they killed each other.
Monkey! Beatrix! I'm the cat!
My chest tightened as I looked at the scene of Beatrix and the captain. Their lifeless eyes captured the horror sight that it clearly experienced in their last moments. To be fair, we don't know if Melody is innocent, but if she is, this is the most traumatizing thing she could have watched, and it's not as bad as the executions, I think. What happened?
The captain attacked Beatrix, and after that, I closed my eyes.
I shouldn't be surprised the captain's the cause. Okay, everything's gonna be okay. My words vanished as long with my breath rushing through the gaping wound. My back penetrated my lungs. What? I tried to speak again, but blood poured out my lips and I tasted copper and something. The words eluded me, trying to escape from my lungs.
He could not save us either.
Oh, it's the other yeah, well, psychopath captain. I collapsed forward, coming neatly between Beatrix and the captain. The floor was cold on my face, and but somehow I was even colder inside. Beatrix, I'm sorry. Looks like we weren't going to be have an happy ending that we were hoping for. The immense effort it took to keep my eyes open no longer seemed worthwhile now that everything had gone dark anyway. Without even knowing why or how or why I died, nestled between Beatrix and the captain. Cool. Oh well. Nope, not comfortable with the plan.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah, I don't want to be a vampire. I want to live.
I am handing you a guaranteed chance to live on a silver platter. Don't you dare turn this down after all this effort I've gone to.
I can't in good conscience knowingly send others to their death on purpose, in our place. Beatrix's face became blank but emotionless.
I'm disappointed in you. I had you pinned to someone who would recognize an opportunity when they saw one.
I mean, I did, but, the captain said otherwise. Beatrix had called me by my name. I was feeling that I made the wrong choice, no matter the outcome of this game. Sorry, Beatrix, truly I am.
There's no guarantee you won't tell the others.
So you're gonna kill us. I give you my word.
I can't put Nicholas at risk. Not because of my lack of judgment.
Wait, you don't mean... In a flash, Beatrix was on top of me and a hand around my neck. Sharp, searing pain immediately followed.
And here was me thinking you were the one. What a fool I am. Nicholas was right.
Damn. I scrabbled back across the floor, trying to put as much distance between me and Beatrix as I could. She watched, and I didn't make any further moves. I grabbed at my neck, but the pain was already receding. What have you done?
Tied up loose ends.
Beatrix, I thought we trusted each other.
Consider yourself lucky. You won't feel a thing.
Did you feel a thing? Even for the words come out of my mouth, I would have felt my body coming and unresponsive.
You know it has to be done.
You're killing me? Unapologetically.
Technically, you're already dead. There's no antidote to what I've given you.
This is so we just got my war mode Shindarude. I collapsed. Cool. Well,
You're going to feel really relaxed. So relaxed, in fact, that your heart is going to stop. But that won't happen till you're sound asleep. So shush now and close your eyes.
so okay. Sat down. What?
Even in your last moments, you're still cute, sailor.
Don't lie to us. This is the worst time you did lie to us. Anyway, Beatrix leaned down and kissed my forehead. Even as I lay there, dying before her hand, hearing her call me sailor one last time was comforting.
Maybe, in another world, you're my Clyde.
Well, in that world it didn't go so well. I'd been there. The last thing I heard was Beatrix sighing before blackness crept across my vision, and I sank into... Cool. So we just don't jump in this timeline? Switch to go. Cool, guess not. So I have to go here, make sure Shizuka survives. Alright, yeah. Go get a breakfast. I did. Nope.
Why?
That's the one. I have to skip through all of this. Skip the rules. I went with Beatrix, didn't I? Yeah, I did. She was creepy. There we go. Nope, I guess I'm going to the medic bay. Thirsty. Cool.
Is everyone in agreement?
Oop. Yeah, let's go with this.
Team A. You're fine.
I don't.
Cool, I'm just skipping through all of it. We're tying.
Please.
Team A.
I know. Okay.
Middle again. No, that's team A. There we go.
Congrats. And that. Come on.
Shizuka.
Team A.
Please.
Congratulations.
Yoshiki.
Yoshi, congratulations.
Oh, no.
Can I? No.
Anyway.
What?
Right, I don't know if because
Yoshiki's father accidentally electrocuted himself to death.
I think we've seen this death before, haven't we?
Oh, you all know.
Kimmy? Do you?
We've
What
had this
do you
conversation
think?
as well, I
I'm-
think.
of-
I'll skip the execution. Since
I just want to say, you saw Melody crying and you didn't even care about the rules. Thank you.
Of course I didn't care. Melody, you take care of your daddy, okay?
Yoshiki always making sure everyone's happy. Cool. Best to nod. You know. Yoshiki said his goodbyes for everyone before hugging the captain.
Kimmy, sis, I love you. And I always will.
I love you too, Yoshiki. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I'm so sorry.
What did I say about crying?
Officer,
Anyway, we'll just
Yeah.
skip over this, I think. I say we skip over it. We have seen... I'm pretty
Job.
sure we've seen it.
Yoshi.
I'm sorry. Leave. We all.
Anyway, chapter 3. we're on the final branch now. I've just realized that. Well, we're not on the final branch. So, cool. Yoshiki's death was my fault. I was the captain of our team and felt responsible. Felt incredibly frustrated that I decided to get up and vent my brimming anger at the gym. We've never actually been here, have we? Besides, like, one execution. Once there, I mounted a treadmill and just ran. It wasn't until I stumbled, I almost slipped in on the running belt, that I realized that my tears had created a dangerous slick underfoot. I stepped off the treadmill and caught my breath and on a bench nearby. I wiped my eyes and tried to stand. My legs didn't want to obey me.
Hey!
Huh?
Excuse me?
Yeah? Nicholas? I opened my eyes and found Nicholas bending over me, his hand gently rocking me awake.
Good morning.
Morning, what brings you here? I sat up suddenly, realizing I had fallen asleep, sitting up in the gym. I must have looked a mess. Good morning, Nicholas.
I'm not a doctor, but sleeping on a bench in the gym is probably not great for your posture.
You're not a doctor, Nicholas said playfully.
Oh, wait, that's right, I am a doctor, and I do not recommend whatever this is.
Okay, I actually took him seriously. I thought he was admitting that he wasn't a doctor. Nicholas pointed at me, laughing, and he sat next to me.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Wouldn't a doctor know? I'm the reason Yoshiki died. I'm having trouble sleeping. I came to exercise. Yeah, sure, I'll just be honest.
Yoshiki's death was not your fault.
Kinda was. I was a leader.
We all agreed on our team's point allocations.
I should have done more to protect him.
Honestly, I've replayed the game in my head over and over again, and I'm unsure we could have made any better choices.
Yeah, we could have. What do you mean?
The game was designed to kill someone. If not Yoshiki, then it may have been you.
I think I would rather have died so Yoshiki could live. Nicholas straightened up and gave me a looked very grave.
You will not be dying on my watch.
Okay, so we're switching Vogel twins in this? Is Nicholas gonna fall in love with us? But we could have saved Yoshiki.
I will not save anyone at your expense.
Sounds like a yes. We are switching Vogel twins. But I could say I could have saved him.
The past cannot be altered.
That's not true. I know, but I miss him so much it hurts.
I understand. I also miss him and his unbearable amount of energy.
He did have a lot of energy, didn't he? I let out a small giggle as memories of Yoshiki exuberance came flooding back.
Come on. You should probably shower before breakfast.
I sighed as I got to my feet. Thanks for waking me up, Nicholas. I'm going to shower before breakfast.
I'm glad that I could help.
I'll see you at breakfast. I excused myself and headed straight to the baths. I don't know. I tentatively stepping into the shower and immediately I was enveloped by the most heavenly sensation of warm running water over my stiff neck and shoulders. I kneaded my neck with my knuckles, each pass making me feel less. I'm trying to just think, because, like, I understand how someone else could knead your neck, but I'm having a hard time picturing someone, like, kneading their own neck. Unless I'm over complicating it in my head.
If only I could touch you, I could give you
That's
a hand.
creepy. What's it with this whole space station full of creeps? The only one who wasn't is Yoshiki, and he's just overly friendly. I screeched and spun around, almost toppling over, to find Dai staring at me in the shower. Dai, you scared the living daylights out of me.
I find I have that effect on people.
Yeah. Dai laughed maniacally as she held her hand out. What? On the cascading water, it flowed right through her. Have you come to take a shower?
You know I'm an AI, right?
Yes, I do.
So, how or why would I shower?
Well, I understand that you don't need to, but it is quite relaxing, so I imagine that killing people is quite stressful. I placed a hand over her chest, appearing legitimately touched.
I can't explain how much that means to me. Everyone else wants me dead.
I'll just have to take your word for it, though. I don't know. That being said, though, I think I'll call it there. Hopefully, it was entertaining to watch. Hopefully I can see you in the next one, and with that, goodbye.